I'm Pamela Alexander. I'm the Joseph Case High School Child Care and Development teacher. I've been teaching at Joseph Case High School for 10 years now. I started as a long-term sub, crossed my fingers that I would hold on to the position, and I did. This is my 30 years of teaching. I started at Title I, Fall River Public School, January 1988. I've taught pre-K through 12th grade now, but as I tell my students, I'm a college dropout. I was at Providence College and struggled due to many reasons. They told me after a placement test that I would not be a teacher and I would have to change my program. So in junior year, I started as a social worker, hated it, and quit before the first semester was over. I just knew I always wanted to be a teacher, and that wasn't where I was supposed to be. But ironically, when I quit college, I got a position for the Fall River School Department as an instructional assistant. The longer I stayed working for Fall River, and the responsibilities that were given to me as an instructional assistant was as a teacher, and I knew I needed to finish school to be a teacher. So I went back. I wake up in the morning and I come to school, and I'm here from anywhere from 10 to 11 hours because I love it. I'm exhausted, but I've always loved teaching. The populations are quite different. I have 3, 4, and 5-year-olds and high schoolers. What's that? 16, 17, 18. But they're really the same person in just bigger bodies. They have lives outside of school that they want to talk about. Their lives are just different. And they are curious learners. It's the best job because I see the softer side of the high schooler. Most teachers don't get to see that side of them. You know, high school boys picking up their pants before they walk in the classroom, or them watching their language with silly words like shut up or stupid, are not permitted in this classroom. And it's amazing to see how hard they try and how responsible they become. We do everything or anything we can in both academic and social play, much like any other preschool program. The biggest difference here is a child gets so much attention and so much love because of all of the high schoolers involved. No parent can ever say that my child isn't getting one-on-one attention here, because they can't go a minute without a high schooler in front of them. It is its own little community, its own little family in many ways. The preschoolers look forward to the high schoolers coming in. They learn their schedules. They know which high schoolers coming when. They wait for them at the door, much like they would wait for their parents to come pick them up. When is Sydney coming this is her bell, why isn't she here? So they really fall in love with each other, and I try to tell the high schoolers not to get attached, but they do. There's a lot of love and caring and nurturing that goes on here besides the academic portion of it. But I think that's why I love it so much. So no matter how exhausting it is, it's all those little pieces that make it so worthwhile. I tell them if they don't learn anything, which I say please learn something. Learn to be a loving and kind person in this world, because that's what it's all about. We can learn anything, but if we can't be loving, kind, responsible people, we won't move forward, we won't be successful. I want them to be happy, and it's not always the most well-paid job that's going to make them happy. It's not the person who says you can't do it, you should do this instead. I think they need to listen to their own heart and follow their own dreams and believe in themselves. And I want my students to believe in themselves. When they walk out of this room, I want them to believe that they can do anything that they put their mind to.